Hello everybody and welcome back to our Minecraft Let's Play. We've had some changes, so let's check it out. The first being our trade hall here. I found out my mistake on stream. So these torches here, they were on the grass before. I've actually raised this all one block up. Once we make this going, we'll put trapdoors here, and that's how the zombie will be able to get the villager. I messed this up by putting it one deeper, so I corrected that from our last thing, so now it actually works properly. I've made this little pathway with some stairs, an iron door here, kind of adding some texture. This is what we're going to focus on today, is making the roof, finishing up the build by making the roof, and adding like some design out front. I put some dirt blocks, these are going to be where the workstations will go. And yeah, we'll do the same on this side, everything else. And hopefully by the end of this episode, we'll finish our trade hall and be able to put a villager in there. And also, if you notice right above me, there's a change to our main base. So let's run over here. I've been talking to Lawless, and we've decided we want to build a farm. We'll see what farm it is in a second. Ooh, do we get chicken? Ooh, yay, we get chicken. Go find your parent. I hope this is the right chicken. Yay. You gotta take care of that child now. Okay. Oh, it could have been their chicken. Oh no. Either way. Stop with the distractions. You see up there, we've expanded the platform. Maybe you can be able to tell by how it looks. But if we go up here, you'll be able to see that it's a iron farm. So me and Lawless both decided, we wanted an iron farm since our builds are... Oh jeez, it's loud. Let me walk away a little bit, it's a little bit loud. Our builds are mostly, I've been building a lot out tough. I'm going to change them more to stone, I think, for a new build. But he built out a lot of deep slate, so... We decided that we kind of needed a little bit of iron so that we can stop build or just mine blocks a lot better. It also comes in handy for the trade hall. We can see the farm, it's a simple one. We're going to make it better in the future. Lois had a name tag, so I was able to name the zombie. And somehow he got a trapdoor. Don't ask me how he got my trapdoor, I don't know. And we also got 30 villagers. These guys were a pain to take here. But yeah, it's a simple one, it just works. And with our trade hall, we've also decided we don't want to... How do I word this? We don't want to, like, cheese the game. Just make it so easy that there's no point in playing it anymore. So, even though we made the zombie area, we're actually going over to the trade hall anyways to build. Do I need my... Let me, grab my blocks real quick before we go. Like I was saying, though, we don't want to, like, cheese the game. Just... We got an iron farm up there. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna... Oh, should we fight the pillagers? I don't have a shield. Let's, know them for now. But we don't want to, like, make the game so easy. We got the iron farm. We're going to get villagers to trade for iron, for emeralds. And even though we built this, area for the zombie to walk behind, we don't want to discount the villagers till a little bit later in the series. That way we still have to grind emeralds and get trades, and that way also loot, like diamond armor, diamond enchantments, swords, pickaxes. They're much, you still have to work to get them. Eventually we will discount all the trades, but for now we're just going to leave it at full price for what the villager is. And I feel that's a good compromise for the iron farm, since villagers trade iron for emeralds. We need to start building the top. First off, I want to do a cool design. I've been thinking of designs recently. I love this bundle, how you can just grab so much stuff out of it. But I feel doing this, oops, I need to get the other way around, kind of like a down position. Yeah, there we go. So if we get it hanging down, that looks a little bit just nicer than just strip logs. I think that's what it's called, spruce strip logs. put 2 chains, and then they aren't really hanging. It's kind of difficult to make it hang. I would have to raise it up one, but kind of messes with the roof. I think that looks pretty decent. I could always... What if that looks good? Like if I curved it? It almost looks like I'm doing too... I don't know what looks better. If we should curve the block at the top, or if we should just leave it like that. I kind of like it like this because it adds more... I don't... What's this going to look like if I do this? Curve it there. No, that just won't look right. Let's just keep it how it is like this. And when we finish the roof, we can actually see if we want to curve it at the end. But we can do this on the other side. Do we have spruce? We do. So let me grab our planks. Let's do the same thing on the other side. We need some more planks for this. Let me grab my chain. Let's go. And there we go. Now it's symmetrical on both sides. So now we need to focus on the roof here. So we're going to need to go grab some stone bricks, or make some tough bricks. But before that, let's see how much of... We want to make this, I think, for the roof too, the shroomlight. Also, we want 2 there, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 1. So let's make a quick trip to the Nether. Go grab some let's throw this in here for now. We need to get more organized. But let's make a quick trip. Go get 5 more shroomlights so that we can start making the build. We also are going to need to sleep once we get over here. But we can go ahead, just sleep, head to the Nether. We should be right next to the trees that have these. We have to see though. I left my boots at over there at the trader, so I guess we're going to use this random gold chestplate I found. Okay, here we are. Okay, they're right above us. Let's grab some a little bit farther from the portal so mobs don't spawn too close to us. Like these ones. Let's I forgot you can't use water in the Nether. Okay, there we go. Wish they... Is there more like clumps of them? I wonder. That guy has an enchanted crossbow and a helmet. Ooh, there's a clump. We got 2... Oh, 3! Why am I using an axe? I guess it's working. I don't know. I think it's a pickaxe for shroomlights. See, we're up to 4. We need 6. There's 1 over here. It seems about the same. It's 5. 1, here we go. Oh. There's 1 actually closer. There we go, 6. Now let's get back. We should only need this, and then we can always expand the place too. The trader. And that's the nice thing about the trade hall. I don't think I've mentioned this. We can always expand it fairly easily since it's just one straight line. It's not like the house where if I want to make it bigger, I would have to pretty much either do a second floor or reconstruct the whole thing to make it wider. This I can just keep dragging forward as we go. So if we ever need more villagers, I just bring it out farther and we can do that. So let me get a good baseline for the farm and I'll cut back to you. Okay, I think I got my kind of like layout for the roof. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna look good. We need to still extend it backwards. The whole thing is not at top yet, but that should be the easy part. Now we can actually see if the... Do we still have the stairs? There we go. We can actually see now if this looks better. I guess it does. Kind of just like a little bit better since it's not just like sitting there. It actually curves into the wall a little bit. So we can go with this design. See, do we have enough for... I think it's just 6, right? There we go. Yeah, we can add this to the other side. That way it's more symmetrical. I mean, yeah, because it's just kind of like flat path there. There we go. That looks nice. So now all we have to do is make the same thing on this side, which is pretty easy to do. We can just come up here. I believe it's just this. Is that right? Or did I miss one? Oh, it goes up 3 here, then there. And we put a streamline in the middle. Yeah. So now we just have to bring this all across, which is the easiest part. We just have to oops. Okay, so the only thing I notice that it's a little annoying, but we can live with it. You're not gonna see it too much, but you kind of can see it goes up like a staircase, kind of like this. But then it gets to this part, and because this is both where the villagers are, it kind of has to go 2 and then back up again. I think we can yeah, you can kind of see it has to go 2 here. If we go up, we would have to reconstruct the whole thing up there. But I don't think it's going to cause too much of an issue for us. It just looks a little bit weirder. Go ahead and connect this. Then all we have to do is match the floor. Once we get these 2 last layers done, we just have to match the lights on the floor with the lights on the ceiling, and we should be done with this build. And start preparing to bring some villagers over. So we did like 1, 2, and we did the not villager, the light. The light is about here, it looks like, so we can do another one. I think we did 4 and light. Let's grab our bricks again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and then light, and then yeah, and we can always. I wonder if trapdoors would look good, because right now it's kind of just. Let me get rid of this so we don't see it. You kind of just see the light. I wonder if a trapdoor, if I put like trapdoors on it, if that'll look good. Let me go get some. What should we do? Should it be more tough trapdoors? But then at the front, I kind of like the light. I guess just for the ceiling. Let's go, do we have dark oak on us? We don't. Let me go grab some dark oak. Try one of these doors, or maybe... Yeah, let's just do spruce actually, since it's right here. That way you just get a good design. I accidentally stripped that log. Go ahead, craft this all into planks. And our crafting table's right here. Okay, let's see. I like close this all off. I mean, we could even keep the light at, how much does that block? I feel if we did that, we would have to kind of do the light there. Let's see how that looks from here. Compared to the light, I guess it kind of just makes it like hidden more. We can also do, where's our tough? Let's see, not that one. Let's do this. Like the tough brick slabs on the top. Maybe instead of like do the spruce there. Cause we can't, I don't think you can do. Yeah, no, there's no way to make it so that tough brick goes sideways. Well, now that just looks wrong, doesn't it? Yeah, no, that just looks wrong. I kind of don't like the light sticking out, but let's see, does that cover it up at all compared to if I put like a block here? Because I know blocks would cover this light source. How much does, yeah, okay, so the trapdoors, it shines through. I always forget if trapdoors shine through, or if they don't. We can try trapdoors. That way, just, you don't have to see that. I don't think we want one here, do we? I need to get one up there. Yeah, no, that doesn't look good at all. Maybe if I did. No, that just... Okay, maybe no trapdoors at the front, but on the top I'll add the trapdoors just so that it looks a little bit cleaner, for say. Because for now, right now it's just kind of like looks out in the open too much. Okay, I think that it looks a little bit nicer. I'll work with it a little bit, see if there's anything else I can think of to replace the trapdoors with. For now, I think it looks good. We have the outskirts here kind of like wrapping into the wall. I'm not good with texture. That's kind of the point of this series, is to improve my building a little bit. But because most of my builds are just square houses, we could eventually put things like here. I think I'm gonna put some torches just a little bit over here. Maybe like have some lanterns hanging. Let's see how that looks. I think the lanterns save this build. Look at this. Come inside and look so much brighter in here. And I placed them every other for the lanterns because I was doing them every four. Kind of looked weird, so I did every other. Just looks so much better, so much brighter. It kind of just adds a little design with like the little chain and everything. It makes the roof kind of not stand out as much, at least to me. So this is actually looking good. Now all we have to do is get a villager in here, which we actually have one. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the village video when I was talking about things that are new. So up there it's going to be a stone generator, because I'm going to like AFK farm some stone so that we can make a castle over there. Which, to make the castle we need a lot of stone, so I actually I think it's you. Yeah, we actually got a Silk Touch villager in here. Let's see. What? Yeah, Silk Touch villager. I've traded him some paper, so we need to somehow get him into this farm, which I don't think is going to be that difficult. We should have some rails. Not in here. We have it at the base, but how this works to get them in, we should just minecart them over. Put his shop station like right here. And then break this hole. And eventually you should just drop in. Ooh, but before that, good thing I did that. We need trapdoors. A lot of them. Before we can actually get the village over. So, let me go finish the trapdoors. I think we're going to do dark oak. But we don't ever see them. Dark oak's easier to get a bunch of trapdoors for since they're bigger trees. So, when we go get the dark oak, make the trapdoors, then we'll start the villager process to get him over there. And if you're wondering this is how it looks, just on the pistons, then let's block this off here. We can actually take a look if you're curious if I wasn't explaining it good enough. So job station goes here, villager stands here, zombies in the back when we need him. Flick the lever, villager comes down, he gets infected, bring him back up. Then we'll kill the villager up here and he'll get those discounts. Again, we aren't doing that for a while because I don't want to abuse trading mechanics too early in the game for cheap discounts. We'll do trading mechanics for getting the loot we want, but we still need a grind for the emeralds for the loot. So now comes the fun part, and now also comes the time that I remember that I forgot that I needed rails. So I'll be right back. I need to go grab my rails over here. Okay, so I set up the railway. All we have to do now, if this works, is get the villager in the minecart, which is the worst part about this whole process. Come on, villager. Get off your job post. We need to take this anyways. I can't pick it up. Put that there. Hopefully we can shove him out. Come on. There we go. So we got him in the minecart, and this should work as follow. we get him up here. Stop sale. Let's take his lectern. Walk in here. Place it right here. And now, if I did my work right, he should go straight for it. We might have to help him out a little bit. Oh, let's go this way. Sir, into the hole, sir. There we go. Now we just close it off. Come back to the front here. There he is. He's in his little place, and now we can trade Silk Touch with him. So normally the villagers, once they're in here, we take one at a time so that they don't get confused with job stations too much. But it'll work. We have the workstation here like this is. We have to put a block up and see his trade, then we break it and we see his trade. I don't know why I had to break this. That's not really part of the example, but either way, he's now here and we can trade Silk Touch with him. Off camera, I'll work on getting some more villagers in here and filling this place up with some good trades. But also, this works. So you can see the zombie will be there when we do it in the future. And right here gives us a perfect spot. I kind of put it in the middle, all these things. Because right here gives us the perfect spot for a sign. So that's always good, and now it's nighttime. Well, let's sleep. So for new fans to the channel, before we end this video, this is where we're going to be building a new house. It's kind of like Lawless house, kind of castle it's gonna be. So I've mined this whole area out, but it's not going to be like his house though. So this whole area is mined out, like I said. We're going to fill up some of these holes out here, but I feel like I can make a little diagram for you. So the house kind of look like this. It has, let's do one more just for some. So it's going to have like all these pillars outside. These are going to be like doors. Let me see. I have no shovel. Either way, on each of the 4 walls is going to be a door. Oops. You walk in on every side of the building. There will be towers on each side, and this will all be walls. Then the inside of the building will be all opened air. And we can make houses, mining areas, storage, workplace area, enchantments. Everything will be able to be made inside the place. Kind of like a gated what are you trying to say? Gated village almost. If like you took a village and you put a gate all the way around a big wall. So that's kind of how the castle is going to look. But instead of out dirt, it's of course going to be out stone bricks. But either way, I'm going to be off camera working on getting some stone, getting more villagers in there, maybe even starting to make a little layout of the castle. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for all the support you guys have been giving me with the subscribers and everything. Comment if you want to see me building other things on this world, or if you have any tips or anything you want me to try out for the sign on like the trading hall, any of my other builds. But either way, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.